64. Which notation accurately describes the human karyotype in figure 14.1? So here's the karyotype, and they want to know which notation describes that karyotype. 65. The pedigree shows the inheritance of free earlobes and attached earlobes in 5 generations of a family. Attached earlobes are caused by a recessive allele, small f. And those attached earlobes are going to be noted in black on our pedigree. So every person with black has the recessive allele for attached earlobes. The question is, what is the genotype of individual 5? So number 5 here. So we have 1 and 2, and they have their parents, and they have 3 and 4. And then 4 gets married and has 6, 7, and 8 with 5. And they want to know what the genotype is of person 5 here. Do we need more information? Is it capital F, or small f? Number 66, Darwin's theory of evolution was not influenced by the work of Charles Lyell, knowledge about the structure and function of DNA, or his collection of specimens. Number 67. According to Darwin's theory of natural selection, individuals who survive are the ones best adapted for their environment. Their survival is due to the B. Possession of inherited adaptations that maximize fitness. C. The lack of competition within the species. Or D. The choices made by plant and animal breeders. Number 68. The number of phenotypes produced for a given trait depends on A. The number of genes that control the trait. B. How many alleles exist for a trait. Or D. Both A and B. Number 69. In genetic drift, allele frequencies change because of A. Artificial selection, B. Chance mutations, or D. Genetic equilibrium. Number 70. The situation in which allele frequencies of a population remain constant is called A. Evolution, C. Genetic equilibrium, or D. Natural selection. Number 71. All the genes of all the members of a particular population make up that population's B. Phenotype, C. Genotype, or D. Gene pool. 72. In a population of finches in which one group of birds has a short parrot-like beak and another group has a long narrow beak, what process has probably occurred? B. Disruptive selection, C. Stabilizing selection, or D. Genetic drift. 73. The separation of populations by physical barriers, like mountains or bodies of water, is called A. Temporal isolation, B. Geographic isolation, or D. Genetic equilibrium. 74. The two main sources of genetic variation are A. Genotypes and phenotypes, B. Gene shuffling and mutations, or C. Single gene traits and polygenic traits. 75. Which graph shows the population on one end of the curve is better suited to the environment than those on the other end of the curve? Graph A, Graph B, or Graph C? 76. Examine the data in the following table collected for agglutination reactions to the addition of panda antiserum to a variety of other related animals. 3 pluses shows heavy agglutination. 2 shows medium agglutination. 1 shows slight agglutination. And the negative sign or the minus sign shows no reaction. Choose the correct list of organisms in order of relatedness, from most closely related to the least related. Does it go panda, red panda, raccoon, brown bear, koala, or panda, koala, brown bear, raccoon, red panda, or panda, raccoon, brown bear, koala, red panda? And we're going most closely related to least related. Number 77, differences in courtship rituals that prevent interspecies reproduction are examples of behavioral isolation, temporal isolation, or inappropriate playground behavior. Number 78. Although they often live in the same habitat, the American toad breeds earlier in the spring than the Fowler's toad does. What can be inferred from this information? A. The two species do not interbreed because of geographic isolation. B. The two species do not interbreed because of temporal isolation. Or D. The American toad will cause the extinction of the Fowler's toad. 79. Evidence suggesting common ancestry of humans and chimpanzees in the comparison of the karyotype above includes A. Exact homology in chromosomes 3, B. Homology in chromosomes 1 and chromosomes 4 with pericentric inversions, C. Homology with human chromosome 2 and fusion of the ape chromosomes, or D. All of the above. Number 80. The endosymbiotic theory proposes that eukaryotic cells arose from A. Individual prokaryotic cells, B. Multicellular prokaryotes, or C. Communities formed by prokaryotes. Number 81. To be useful as an index fossil, a species must have existed for a B. Long period over a small geographic range, C. A short period over a wide geographic range, or D. A short period over a small geographic range. Number 82. The process by which two species, for example, a flower and a pollinating insect, evolve in response to changes in each other over time is called B. Adaptive radiation, C. Coevolution, or D. Punctuated equilibrium.